Welcome back to another episode of Tech Tuesdays. Today we'll be talking about the India Stack. The India Stack is a set of APIs, open APIs, and systems that have been built to solve problems of identity verification, citizen data, and payments at scale for the entire population of the nation. While it has been created for solving the problems in India, it is something that can be applied to any developing country at population scale. It includes systems like Aadhaar, which is for the identity, payments, UPI, and account aggregators for managing citizen data with consent. The architecture of India Stack includes Aadhaar, which solves the problem of identity verification. So there is a biometrically enabled citizen data set that's been created by the UIADI, which is the Unique Identification Authority of India. And they have captured every citizen's biometric signatures and given them a citizenship ID, the Aadhaar ID, which is now being used for carrying out use cases like authentication, eKYC for several financial use cases, and also for just having the citizens prove their identity for a variety of use cases. It also includes UPI, the Unified Payment Gateway that is there. The Unified Payment Infrastructure UPI is managed by the NPCI, solves the payment of real-time mobile payments at micro scale. It includes a router or a base layer that NPCI has created and manages, to which all the banks are connected. The banks are responsible for managing the fund transfer by connecting to the payment rails NPCI provides. And then there is the fintech layer, all these apps that are there that allow them to utilize the payment rails and the infrastructure, UPI infrastructure, to manage different use cases for payments and utilize that. It's been a tremendous success, and it is currently the world's 5th largest payment network by volumes. Last but not least, citizen data is an important thing, and data is important for open ecosystem development. For managing citizen data, what the India Stack has created, there is a regulatory side of it, whereas there is the personal data protection bill that has been passed by the Parliament. It is based on several path-breaking bills like the California Consumer Privacy Bill or GDPR of the European Union, and it gives citizens absolute rights over their data and the ability to give consent for its usage. Ultimately, the data has to be used, so the government has also set up consent aggregators and a consent artifact that allows citizens to give consent for using their data for different purposes. And that is something that is a fundamental building block for account aggregators, which we shall talk about in a subsequent episode. If you look at India Stack, the identity, the payments, the data, it all combines into creating the ability to have open ecosystems and open networks built. And these could be for many types of use cases, whether it's for financial inclusion or social inclusion. Now, for financial inclusion, there is a use case that is being created and it's being popularized, which is called OCEN. Now, Open Credit Enablement Network utilizes the India Stack, the identity driven by Aadhaar, the data driven by consent mechanisms, etc., and the payment driven by UPI together into a language that allows under credit worthy applications to be financially included in an ecosystem where credit can be embedded and can be very easily given. We shall talk about OCEN in detail in an upcoming episode as well. I wanted to share about Cookie Jar, a great series that my colleagues from my product management team are sharing. So why don't you sign up as well for that series and get some great insights from the product management team. As usual, I look forward to your comments and suggestions in the comments below to help me execute future episodes much more to your liking. Thank you.